All right, hello, and welcome back to Plant Based Homestead Prepper, where we make prepping fun. The title of this video is Getting Money is Getting Harder. And I'm not talking about making it, I'm talking about just getting it out of your account. So I'm going to give you one technique where you will be able to always get cash and have cash for your emergency fund. So, cue the intro.
Hey guys, it's Jennifer from Heartseed Warriors Forum. I hope you're enjoying all of the edutainment that you're getting right here on Plant Based Homestead Prepper with my honey, Roger Chappelle. When you're done, hop over to my channel where we'll be discussing the extraordinary stories of ordinary people. For now, cue the intro.
All right, thanks Jennifer. So, in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about getting your own money from your account, okay? I'm on a quest today to put up and upload 10 videos. I went out to go get some money because I need to pay the contractor when he gets there. I don't want to write a check. He doesn't accept cards, so I'm paying him in cash. So when I went out, I have gone to 1 and 2. This is my third stop, and I finally have been able to get some money. So why is that? Why is it getting harder and harder? And you guys do understand and know the rules about money now, that there's a cap on, like, you can't put in more than $10,000 into an account, and you can't take out but certain amounts of money. You guys are aware of that, correct? Why is that? It's all about control. Hopefully I spelled it right. I am like the world's worst speller. But it's all about control, okay? If we can control what you do and limit what you do and get you comfortable with paying with a card, then guess what? If something happens, you're under the control of someone else, some other entity. So before we get off here, I'm looking for this store because I was going to go do a video for you guys in this particular store that I never go into because it's so far away from where I live, but I can't find it now. Anyway, so I'm gonna give you one surefire way of being able to stack some money. You got to do it. You got to do it slow and steady, but you'll be able to do it. Okay. So here's the deal: as you're going out and you're getting your preps, what I want you to do every single time that you go and you buy some groceries or you buy some preps or whatever, I want, when you slide your card or input your card into the little machine, I want you to say yes to getting cash back. All right. Now I'm teaching you guys every week how to prep with $5 a week of preps. All right. So this is going to up it to $10 a week. So buy $5 worth of preps and then get $5 cash back. I don't know if you can get $5. I think the minimum is like 10. But always when you go and shop, which probably is at least once a week, get you some cash back during that transaction. Most of the time when you do that, I think only 1 or 2 places, I think Dollar Tree charges you, and I think Family Dollar General, I think they charge you for getting money back. But as long as you can get free money back, and I don't mean free money, I'm talking about as long as you can get your money back without having to pay for it. And what do I mean by pay for it? I mean, if they're gonna charge you a surcharge for getting your money back, then no. Keeps me from overspending. Yep. I don't really have that problem or that challenge. I can go in and get what I need, swipe my card and get out. But this is a practice that I've been doing for years. And I'll go in and I'll go shop. And when I get ready, when we get ready to pay, I put my card in there and I pay for whatever, and I always get, $20, $30, and I always get the cashier, and I always ask first. I'm like, hey, if I get cash back, can you break a 20? If I get cash back, will you be able to break $40 for me? I always ask them before I do it, because I teach Jennifer and myself, when you leave the house every day, your EDC, your everyday carry as far as cash, should be $40 in small bills. That's a 10, few fives, and the rest in ones, okay? Because I believe that with $40 of cash, if anything happens, you should be able to get yourself back home with $40, okay? And that's within, 30 minutes of where you live. Most emergencies that are going to happen about right there. Is to push for cash. And yes, it's definitely a push for a cashless society. Yes, ma'am. And also think about this. If you don't have any cash on you and something happens, let's just say, this happened to me one time. I was out one night. I didn't have any cash. This was when I was young. I'm talking about I was in my 20s. I was out one night and I was going out on the town. I didn't have any money on me. And all I had was my debit card. And this was back when debit cards first came out. I stuck my card into an ATM. This was back when the card, when the ATM used to take the card, eat it, and then process and then spit it back out. So as soon as I put my card in there and got ready to push my PIN number, the power went out everywhere everywhere within sight. The power went out. I could not believe this. And I sat there until the power came back on. Of course, when the machine rebooted, it didn't give my card back. So that was a whole weekend I had to go without any kind of money. I mean, $0, 0 cents. Thank God I had gas in my car because I didn't even have my debit card to be able to buy anything. Of course, I only had one account. I was a broke military guy. So I only had one card. Didn't believe in multiple accounts. Had all my eggs in one basket. Didn't have any credit cards. Just SOL. So I learned from that experience to always keep cash and always keep cash where you reside. Always keep cash on your person. Oh my goodness, that sounds like my unluck. Yeah. And I mean, that's a true story. That's not something I heard. That's something that happened to me. So I take that experience right there and I'm like, hey, look, you should always carry cash with you. You should always carry small bills. And I learned a long time ago, I like to carry, well, I don't anymore, but I used to always like to carry a $100 bill because this is back in my network marketing days. Because they say if you carry a $100 bill, you have more money in your pocket than most people have in their bank account. And it was just a psychological thing so you could talk to more people. This is back when I was in network marketing. But you should always, listen, this is a public service announcement right now. You should always carry a minimum of $40 on you broken bills. I'm talking about 10s, 5s, 1s. Okay? Get gold instead. Yeah, that's a whole nother strategy, okay? As far as the gold thing. I'm talking about right now. Okay, perfect example. Let's say something happens, grid goes down, or you just need to get home, right? You're gonna abandon your car and you're gonna get home. The average person that you talk to will give you a ride, give you a lift if you got some cash money. Be like, hey, can you take me such and such place? I will give you $15 cash. The average person that's driving, they'll do it. Yes, Karen, a lot of big banks want to go cashless, and when the system collapses, it will probably be cashless when it brings it back up. Yes, I agree. 2 things from your story. 1, always have some cash. 2, always be prepared for the power outage. Yes, at any time. You are so right. Now, like I said, that was back when I was in my 20s. I was young in the military, didn't know any better. Matter of fact, I might have been 19 years old, because this was when I first got into the military. Yeah, I remember that. I remember the bank I was at. I was at a Bank of America. I put my card in there. Boom, power went off. And I couldn't even order a card. This was back when you had to order cards and then wait 5 business days for them to get to you. So, they'll give you a ride for a gold ring. Okay, I got a gold ring. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that also. Okay. I see we're not gonna get past this. The battle of the gold and the ring and the cash. Most people that I'm encountering do not have the resources. Well, I can't say that most people. Some people just don't have the resources for that. I try to cater to the people who are new to prepping, who are very limited on their budget. I'll say yes, but your wife won't be happy. You know, I agree with that. But if it's a hard up situation where it's like SHTF, WRL, Tiawaki, grid down situation, my wife could go and hawk her wedding ring that I spent a ton of money for. If it means her getting home and getting safe, yes. You can always buy and sell gold or silver at a jewelry or pawn shop. Very true, you can. But the last time I went to go and look at gold in a jewelry shop, it was just as, it wasn't as expensive as going to Diamonds Direct, but it was pricey. So yeah, I agree with you on the gold thing, but I'm just talking about right now, $40. Okay, listen, if you're gonna go out and buy gold, you're gonna spend several hundreds of dollars. I'm talking about right now, while we still have somewhat of a system in place. Carry cash. All right. Person always means more. Yeah, definitely. I mean, if it's a situation where my wife has to give up her wedding ring, or her necklaces, or her diamond rings that I bought her, if it's a situation that she has to do that, then I know for a fact that it was more important for her to get home than it was to keep that jewelry. Okay? Because the next thing that's going to happen, if that's the situation where you're having to give somebody some cash for whatever it is. I mean, because look at it like this. If something happens, and I always want to say if something happens, because anything can happen. It could be an EMP strike. It could be a storm comes through. Okay, let's just take a storm that comes through. All right? If a storm was to hit Virginia right now, okay, listen to me closely. We had a hurricane that blew through the area. If I go to neighborhood 7-Eleven, they're going to have a sign up that says cash only. They're not going to be taking gold coins. They're not going to be taking silver. They're not going to be taking trade. They're not going to be taking, I trade these cigarettes for that malt liquor. They're going to be taking cash. So what I'm trying to teach you guys and tell you guys, stack your cash and accumulate at least, bare minimum, get to the point where you got $500 of cash money, small bills at your house that you can put your hands on. Now, past that, yeah, get to $1,000 of small bills. Then start stacking the silver and the gold. Because I believe like this. I don't think that things are just going to go bam just like that and we're going to be able to go blunt, guns a blazing. Okay? I don't think it's going to happen that way. I think it's going to be a gradual step up. I think the first step is going to be power's out. Everybody's pretty much still normalized. And you can go to the store and you will be able to. Now, we preppers, you shouldn't have to go anywhere. But if you need to go out and you need to get something, because some people have small children, some people have elderly parents, you may need to go get some ice, you may need to go get some baby formula or whatever. In that situation and circumstance, I believe that cash is going to be king for a while. Now, the lights come back on, we go back to a moneyless society, then you got cash. Okay, great. That's gonna be worth its weight in gold. All right, so, and it does, you're right, it does add up quick. That's true because a person always means more. I save all of my ones because it's easier to save, so I don't spend. It adds up quick. Yes, it does. Civil unrest. Cops are taking cash under the. Oh, golly, brother, I'm sorry, but chill out. All right, we'll table that for now. Okay, I'll read those in a minute. So, in every situation that I have played out in my mind, if you need to go out and do something really quick, okay, and in all of the EMPs the EMP stories I've listened to, and all of now, granted, cash could be worthless, all right, but I don't believe that's going to happen immediately. I think that if something happens, I believe you're going to have a period of time where cash is going to be very important. Then it may get to the point where cash is not worth anything. That may happen. I don't think it's going to happen immediately, though. I agree with you, brother. Keep your car full. gas at all times. Yes, I agree. I totally agree. And since you mentioned gas, I have a gas app that you guys can use to get cash back. For those that are interested in getting cash back, I have a gas app. I'm messing with you. I have a gas app that you can use where every time you go and fill up your car, you can get cash back. How many people have actually taken advantage of that gas app? Man, that's like a tongue twister. Gas app. So if you haven't, I post it in every link. Okay, it'll be posted in this description for this one. But if you go back to any ones I posted in the last week, the gas app is usually the first tag, and you can get that app. And this is for right now. Always have tanks full of gas. Yes. Brenda, don't let it go under half. That's a good practice. Not going to say how much gold, silver, and cash I have, but having it makes life not as stressful. I agree totally. All right. So we're still blitzing today. This is number 2. This is the second video of 10. And I aim to bring you some good content just like this all day today. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. I'm going to post to you guys from something that just happened a while ago. I went into Walmart to go get some cash. I was going to buy some preps, get some cash. And while I was in there, a fire happened. So I'm going to be posting that video here shortly. So thank you guys for being here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Be there, be square.